Thank you for saving me from my hideous fate. I am forever in your debt. I'll be going now. See you. I sense Alamar is an assumed name, but I can't tell what the real one is. I'm waiting for my friendly Gono. If you see him, tell him to meet me here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Somehow the 3 golden statuettes that must be placed on my altar to give it its magical aura must have been stolen. You see, I derive all my mental powers of healing from this altar of magical beasts. It allows me to heal all the animals that come to see me with their wounds. Without the altar's magical aura, I have no powers of healing. If you could just return the 3 statuettes, I would reward you with all that I can. You could start looking for the thief in the great southern tower, rumored to be a hideout for thieves. I do not have a key, but I have heard that the keeper of the fountain near Venom Pond has one. I see you haven't found any of the statuettes yet. Go see the keeper of the fountain near Venom Pond. I think he has the key to the great southern tower. You might find a clue there. You are truly great adventurers to have found this statuette, but alas, I need all 3 statuettes before I can return them to their place on the altar. You have found all of my statuettes. Now I can restore the altar's magical aura and regain my powers of healing. This was no small feat to accomplish, and there shall be no small reward, for you great adventurers shall share my powers. I am pleased to see you again, friends. Please come by more often. It is good to see you again. Please, allow me to restore your magical energies. I am so glad you found this place. Without your help, I would be unable to return here to renew my magic and my youth. Because you have saved my life, I will use my magic to restore yours.
The Guardian has not informed me of your status as chosen ones. Much as I would like to, I am unable to fully awaken. I am awake and my confidence is at 100%. Grunfeld field generator is active and reports 100% confidence.
I can teach anyone to stay afloat for 250 gold. The Gremlin King has more bark than bite. He'll send his guards against you, but he's too cowardly to fight you personally. If you defeat his guards, he will probably do anything you want.
The Guardian has not informed me of your status as chosen ones. Much as I would like to, I am unable to fully awaken. I am awake, and my confidence is at 100%. Grunfeld field generator is active and reports 100% confidence.
Thanks for getting me out of here. Listen, there are other prisoners in Lakeside. The witches capture people and turn them into monsters. Then they ship the good ones to Castle Black Fang to act as guards. The rejects end up on the Isle of Lost Souls. I hope you will find the rest of the prisoners.
This is a robbery. Everyone stay calm and no one will get hurt. We require 10,000 gold to bring this matter to a peaceful close.
Fill your packs with the nectar of the gods while you are here. Those supplies will last much longer than the earthly ones you are used to. Psst! Wanna buy a Castle View pass? Just 1,000 gold.
I know most of the strange languages of the land. For 25,000 gold, I could teach you what I know of them.
I am Frida. My name you have heard, and you have come to me to learn how to climb mountains. My lessons are not cheap, and you must pay me 5,000 gold in advance.
I have a magic necklace machine that turns out powerful necklaces when you feed it gems. I can make a necklace for you for 500 gems and 50,000 gold. I'm afraid we can't do business. You don't have anything that I can enchant. I will enchant that Bridle you are carrying for 50,000 gold.
Cast more spells for less. I can teach you the prestidigitation skill for a mere 1,000 gems.
Stand and deliver. 10,000 gold wins you your lives.
Ah, I sense that you are the ones. While gathering herbs in the woods near the edge of the world, I came upon this orb. It was lying in a small crater as though it had fallen a great distance and yet survived the impact. I know this object must be terribly important, but I am not the one to take care of it. Perhaps you could take it to Ettinger in his tower in this town. He will surely know what to do with it.
I am Sharla, first of the sprites. We have a problem. The orcs have kidnapped one of our sisters. Can you help her? Sisters, we are under attack. Stop them. Thank you so much. Go to the Temple of Bark and free her. We have 2 energy discs and some gold to give you after you rescue her. Will you try? It is. Go to the Temple of Bark and free her. Very well. Come back if you change your mind. We are always pleased to see heroes such as yourselves. You are welcome in our forest. Have you not rescued her yet? Keep trying. We think she was taken by the orcs into the Temple of Bark. Thank you. It is good to see her back. Here's your reward.
Good to see you again. We hope the sword has come in handy. Welcome to our home. After you rescued me from the zombies, Derek and I were married and moved to this lovely cottage. We've heard you were trying to rid Darkseid of that wicked tyrant Alamar, and we thought that you could use this sword in your quest against him.
I am pleased to see you. Sandcaster will not forget your great deeds. Thank you. You have done both me and Sandcaster a great service. I am forever in your debt. Every day that Sandcaster suffers under the rule of these evil masters is a day ill spent. Everyone is relying on you to put matters right. 2 years ago, Xeenoch the wizard and Morgana the sorceress came to town with visions of conquest dancing through their heads. They plotted to ruin my good name and install themselves as head of their respective guilds. Now I am dethroned, and those rascals have led the guilds to their present wicked state of affairs. Will you help right the wrong that was done to me and the guilds? I see. I had thought better of you. Perhaps you will change your minds after you talk to some of the townspeople and learn firsthand the evil these arrogant magicians have wrought. Good. I fear that it will be impossible to talk them from their lofty positions, so you will have to defeat them in battle. Good luck.
We were stuck in this castle for a long time. If it weren't for our large stockpile of sun-dried lizard innards, we surely would have starved to death. Lizard innards are probably the most filling and wholesome food in all of Darkside. Oh, yes.
I'm sorry, adventurers, but I have no new information for you. I can only waste your valuable time chatting with you. Good luck in your quest. Thank you for bringing me my crown. Wearing it again has reminded me how much my people need me. It has made my own will strong enough to reverse the curse of the vampires. Now that you have saved my life, perhaps you can save the Pharaoh, too. Here is the key to the pyramid, where he is now trapped. Now let's get Ambrose and his griffin to fly you out of here, and then he can fly me to my castle. Oh, you've already talked to Dimitri. Of course I will give you the combination to my safe. It is 33162. Thank you for trying to rescue me, but I cannot leave this castle ever, as I am now a vampire. Maybe if you talk to Dimitri at my castle, he will know what to do. He is a very resourceful man, and I've always trusted his judgment.
Oh, thank you for rescuing me. The witches were going to use me for spare parts in their potions.
Natasha will sometimes enchant ordinary things with spells of calm and friendship. The enchantment is useful for taming horses and wild beasts. Her prices are high, though.
We are now accepting donations for the Feed the Sky Bandits Fund. 10,000 gold is the minimum donation.
Perhaps Alamar will just go away if we close our eyes and wish real hard. I hope you found something to do with that key. Thanks again for finding my necklace. The rats near the sewer have stolen my onyx necklace. I can't do anything without my necklace. I must have it back. Please, please, get my necklace back from the rats. I want my necklace. My necklace! You found my necklace. Here, you can have this pretty key in exchange. I predict you will go on long journey. I also predict that you will become very rich and famous. I further predict that you will die young, and then be resurrected, and then die again, over and over and over again. Our dying paladin gave all his magical armor to the enchanted boulders of the land for safekeeping.
Stand and deliver 10,000 gold, or I let slip the dogs of war.
You were wise to come to me. The orb you are carrying belongs to the dragon pharaoh. The orb wishes to be reunited with its master, but I sense that it first must be taken to Ellinger, the queen's advisor, as soon as possible. The orb has chosen you to carry out this task. If you fail, I see terrible things happening to the people of Xeen. You must take the orb to Ellinger. He is in the tower in this town. The orb indicates this task is most urgent. It is good you have visited Ellinger. He has the power to do much good. If you help him rescue the queen, she will surely give you the key to the great pyramid that the dragon pharaoh resides in. You must continue to help Ellinger restore Castle Kalindra and rescue the queen. Only she has access to the key to the great pyramid. You have done Darkseid a great service by rescuing good Queen Kalindra. The orb indicates that it wishes to be reunited with the dragon pharaoh now. Use your key to return the orb to the pharaoh. It is most urgent that you return the orb to the pharaoh. I cannot further advise you without the orb. The pharaoh is the guardian of Xeen, and is the only one who knows what to do to save the world from Alimar. You must follow the pharaoh's advice now. Good luck. What's on your mind? Don't tell me you're looking for the owner of that orb you're carrying. I can't tell you who it belongs to. That's a different trick. Why don't you try Nina the gypsy? And she knows about that sort of stuff. You know, monsters can't spell either. You'll have an odd time finding spells if you don't look for them in the guild. I'll put your name in the guild roll for a mere 50 gold. I will teach anyone cartography for only 10 gold.
Okay, let's make this quick and painless. You have something we want, and we have the muscle to take it. Give us 10,000 gold, and we can leave this whole unpleasant situation behind us.
I have 7 league boots for sale. Special price. Today only 20,000 gold. Are you interested?
Your money or your life. Deliver 10,000 gold at our feet. Now!
I am sorry that you've journeyed so far for nothing. My father will not see anyone. He's been so terribly despondent of late, because he feels that he failed in his duty to protect Queen Kalindra and the Cube of Power. He continues to blame himself for having allowed the evil Alamar to steal the cube, kidnap the queen, and give her to Count Blackfang. If only he would realize that what happened was beyond his control, that he was not responsible. Perhaps then he would recover and be himself again. I know for certain that he would think of a way to rescue the Queen and the cube. But how? I have heard that there exists a songbird whose song is so sweet that it immediately uplifts the spirit of the listener. It has been said that this melodious songbird can be found in the dungeon on the Isle of Lost Souls. Please take this key. You'll need it to get in. You must go to the Isle of Lost Souls and find the songbird for my father. Give the songbird to my father. Let him hear it sing, and then return to me. Thank you for bringing my father out of his gloom. I will always be grateful. My father and I will always be grateful for what you have done. As an empath, I am quite perceptive to my surroundings. Since you are on a quest to save the world, I'll teach you to be more aware of immediate danger for free. My saviors, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The witches were going to turn me into a monster when I failed the initiation test. I didn't know they did that to people. Because they did this to me, I'll tell you where the head witch keeps her past to Necropolis. It is in a chest in her room in the northwestern corner of the town.
Go away. I don't want to talk to anyone. Leave me alone in my misery. Thank you for bringing me the songbird of serenity. Hearing its beautiful song has cleansed my spirit and filled me with hope. I believe that if you could bring Kalindra her royal crown, it would restore her back to herself. Her crown is in the wall safe in her bedroom, which is located on the 3rd level of the castle. Unfortunately, I do not have the combination. Only Queen Kalindra knows it. But I can give you the combination to the safes on this level that contain energy discs. It is 64, 52, 31. Remember, only Queen Kalindra has the combination to her safe. I see you couldn't find a way into Castle Blackfang. If you talk to Ambrose, the Queen's Knight, perhaps he could help you get in. Last I heard, he was near Griffin Pass. Tell him Dimitri sent you. Please return the Queen's crown to her immediately. Adventurers, I will always be in your debt for rescuing our beloved Queen. Nice to see you again. No matter how skilled a wizard is, he'll go down before a good sword and a steady hand. Face them down. If you run from them, they'll just shoot you in the back.
Begone, children, lest I blast you to ash and scatter you to the winds.
Hello again, adventurers. I've been trying to rescue Queen Kalindra, but these vampires are too powerful for me to defeat. Perhaps you can help me. I do have the only means to get into the castle. Would you like my griffin to fly you inside? Hello again, adventurers. Would you like my griffin to fly you inside? Are you ready to leave this awful place, friends? I am the Queen's Knight. I have a question to ask of thee. I think thou speaks with a forked tongue. I'm really busy right now, as you can see. I've captured a griffin in hopes of getting it to let me ride him in battle against my queen's captors. But he will have none of it. Maybe the griffin would submit to being ridden if I had this bridle enchanted by an enchantress. Trouble is, I cannot take the time to do it myself, for as you can see, I have my hands full with this beast. I will gladly pay you for your trouble if you take this bridle to an enchantress, have her enchant it, and return to me. Please make haste and get my bridle enchanted for me. Perhaps you can find an enchantress in Sandcaster. Thank you for bringing me the enchanted bridle. I'm sure the griffin will let me ride him now. Please take this treasure for your services. Now I must leave, for I have business at Castle Blackfang.
Ah, listeners, allow me to enlighten you. Live on time, emit no evil. Repel evil as a live leper, lepers repel. Live not on evil. Go now and visit Brother Pip for more enlightenment. Congratulations. I dub thee a member of the draw cab.
The three most important things in archery are accuracy, accuracy, and accuracy.
I am the castle arms master. I will teach you to use your weapons more accurately in combat for free if you like. What would you pay for a powerful scarab that would protect you from electricity? 100 gems? 200? Nay, you are a customer of fine discerning taste. For you, 300 gems. A customer of your quality would never pay less. You should try out the magic fountain around here. I've set up camp right here, and I plan on draining the magic of the fountain for at least 10 more years. But feel free to use it. There's plenty of power for everyone. I helped build Castle Kalindra. The place is full of secret doors and traps. If you ever come to a dead end in the castle, just keep walking. The wall may be an illusion.
Don't listen to the draw cab monks. Little of what they say makes sense, and what little makes sense is just plain wrong. They've got it all backwards.
Pleased to see you, fellow draw cabs. There is a word for what the monks of Castleview study. Wrong. Go visit the monks of Castleview for enlightenment, and return to me when you feel you are ready. Wrong. You call yourself a draw cab. You know nothing of the draw cab. Go to the monks for further enlightenment, and return to me when you feel you are ready. Correct. You are truly a draw cab.
There's a passage in the sewer that leads a long way under the desert.
The wizards in this town are sensitive to insults. Watch what you say.
How would you like one of these little furry creatures? They make great companions, and they're only 100,000 gold. What do you say? Maybe some other time. You know, tribbles are great companions, but you'll be surprised what doors they will open for you.
Thanks for freeing me. I knew Jethro would find help.
Oh, please don't kill me. I'm not like the others. I didn't want a mutiny against the High Priest. Thank you for sparing my life. I shall be going now.
I hear there's a huge hoard of treasure buried somewhere in the land, but the map to it was lost years ago.
Special today! Vulture repellent, only 25,000 gold. Oh, listeners, allow me to enlighten you. Either can I stab bats in a cave? Was it a rat I saw? Rats live on no evil star. God, a red nugget, a fat egg under a dog. Go now and visit Brother Tinnit for more enlightenment. O wretched fortune, I, Dreyfus, High Priest of Mark, have been cast from my tower by heretics in the priesthood. To think that I was blind to their deviance until it was too late to turn them back to the path of the faithful. I would punish myself for my stupidity, but there is no time for such indulgences. I have been locked out of the tower, and must gain readmittance as soon as possible to salvage what I can from the situation. The only way in is from the top, but the heretics have placed magical wards against my entrance. Perhaps you could get by the wards and open the tower to me again. Your failure to breach the tower is not your fault. It is a test of my determination to cleanse the faith of heresy. I implore you to continue your efforts on my behalf. Thank you. Mark appreciates your good deed and asks me to reward you for your service to the faith. Meet me inside the tower for your reward. It is always pleasing to be honored with your presence, my friends. Thank you for your help in the battle against the heretics. Ours is the true religion, and Mark has sided with the righteous. You will surely be rewarded in the afterlife, and have earned our everlasting gratitude. Don't trust Joe. He has some sort of scheme to sell fake treasure maps to fools willing to believe his lies about buried treasure. Never tried to burn Greenwood. It just doesn't catch fire as easily.
Many apologies, good folks, but this is a robbery. I'm afraid we are going to have to ask you for 10,000 gold.
I'm sorry, but you don't have enough emerald rocks. Come back when you do. With 5 emerald rocks, I will make a weapon or a piece of armor for you. The cost is 200 gems. Do ye accept?
May I offer you a free ride across the sky? I seem to have lost the emerald handle that fits on the end of my magical staff. It must have loosened and come off on my journey back from visiting Sandcaster. If you could find it for me, it would be much appreciated. You haven't found my staff's emerald handle yet. Keep searching. I can reward you. Oh, thank you. You found the emerald handle. Without it, I was unable to cast some of my most powerful spells. To show you how grateful I am, I'll give you this pass to Sandcaster.
Erlinger has a great fondness for boots.
I am Sandro, the most accomplished sorcerer to ever live in Xeen. Many years ago, I separated my heart from my body in a magical ritual devised to cheat death. It worked, but I am not wholly alive. Rather, I am a wretched and evil monster who must kill mortals to remain alive. If you can retrieve my heart from the sewers below, I will finally be released from this unlife, and you may have the statuette sitting in the alcove in my room. And now, my hunger for the living compels me to attack you! Do not come to me without my heart. Though you have defeated me once in combat, I still am not dead. Once again, you must defeat me or die. Thank you for returning my heart. I am free of this unlife. You are welcome to the treasures in this room, as well as this key. It opens the way to my old home on the other side of the world, a place now called the Dungeon of Death. You are welcome to the treasures hidden there as well. Goodbye, brave mortals, and good luck. Remember, Alamar can be defeated.
Thank you for saving me. I'm tired of adventuring and I'm going home. But I can tell you that the dragon statuette is in the sewer below us. The witches caught me just as I was reaching for it. Maybe you'll have better luck than me.
We are collecting taxes on travelers coming through here. The tax is 10,000 gold, and we are prepared to enforce the law.
I sell the finest robes the world has to offer. Demand is so high and production so slow that I am forced to charge 50,000 gold. Will you buy my robes?
You are not a cartographer. Begone!
So you think you're a cartographer, eh? Solve this test, then. If Acid Pond is north of Alamar's castle, cross out all N's, R's, and A's. If not, cross out all O's, B's, and F's. If the Great Northern Tower is to the east of Lakeside, cross out all S's and D's. If not, cross out all W's, U's, and I's. If Crossroads is to the west of Sprite Forest, cross out all C's, T's, and E's. If not, cross out all Y's and L's. This spells a map location. Are you ready? Ha! I knew you weren't a real cartographer. Correct. I award you the Cartographer's Challenge Award. It's always a pleasure to see other skilled cartographers. Thanks for bringing the castle back to reality. We've been trapped here ever since Alamar moved the castle out of phase. We were starting to run out of food.
Each tower requires a key for entry, but
but sometimes they leave the door on top of the towers unlocked. You may be able to get into some towers from the sky roads above Darkside. Ah, listeners, allow me to enlighten you. Do 9 men interpret 9 men? I nod. He lived as a devil, eh? Oh, who was it I saw? Oh, who? I moan. Live on, oh evil Naomi. Go now and visit Brother Bob for more enlightenment.
There is nothing in this world that I love more than manga melons. Unfortunately, the best, most sweet-tasting manga melons grow in the southern region of the Netherlands, which happens to also be the home of the most vicious centipedes. Please help a poor monkey dog out and bring me some manga melons. You didn't bring me any manga melons! I'm practically starving to death, and you couldn't even bring me a manga melon! Of all the rotten things to do to a poor monkey dog! Thank you for the manga melon! Yum! Here's the key I promised you. Hi, glad to see you again. I saved the seeds from the manga melons you gave me, and now I'm growing my own. I won't need you to find me any more melons now. I love manga melons. Well, it's about time. I practically starved to death waiting for you to return with my manga melons. But now that you have, I can tell you to go visit the dungeon in Sprite Forest. After you go check it out, come back and see me. Go check out that dungeon! He asked you for the key, didn't he? Ha! I knew it! For another manga melon, I'll give it to you.
This is a stick-up! Get down on the ground! We want 10,000 gold, now!
Want a job? I'll put you to work for 50 gold a week. No experience necessary. What do you say?
I can teach you how to read the sun and the stars so you'll never lose your way for a fee of 10,000 gold.
Oh, please don't kill me. I'm not like the others. I didn't want to mutiny against the High Priest.
Thank you for sparing my life. I shall be going now.
The barbarians are friends of the giants. Insult the one, and you anger the other.
While Alamar was still pretending to be a good guy and living off the Queen's hospitality, I overheard him telling a servant of his that he had Prince Roland in his basement.
How about a quality belt to go along with your armor? Just 30,000 gold.
The gremlins sure have ruined this city. Mayor Snarfblad is too nice. We should have executed those little creeps long ago.
Pay us 10,000 gold or else!
Lucky day! For freeing me, I will grant you one of the following 3 wishes. My powers are low. I can give you 100,000 gold, but it is all that I have. Do you want it? Well, here. Why don't we share it then, since neither of us seem to be greedy? Now that I have my powers back, I've decided to teach you not to be so greedy. I'm taking back my gold, plus interest. Ow! The people before you used up 2 wishes. There's 1 left. Take your pick.
Free again after all this time. Free to wreak my evil upon the land. To my liberator I grant this one choice. You may die while your friends live on, or you may live while your friends die. What took you so long? I've been stuck in that little lamp for 2,000 years. If you had freed me after 1,000 years, I would understand. But 2,000 years is simply unacceptable. I just can't let this slide. You have a choice. You can give up your life or the lives of your friends. You have 10 seconds to make up your mind. What will it be?
Thank you for releasing me. I like you, and I will grant you 1 wish. Choose one. Congratulations! You have won a free wish. What would you like to use it on? So, more greedy mortals seeking a free wish. I'll give you one. Choose from one of the following wishes. Thank you for letting me out today. I had been in there so long I was about to go amok. What can I do for you? Well, I can see you weren't brave enough to steal an egg either. Well, don't worry. Perhaps some adventurers with some real courage will come along soon. Ah, brave adventurers! Perhaps you can help me. I need a dragon egg to mix into one of my potions, but I'm not brave enough to go further into the tower to steal one. If you bring me one, I will reward you. You are truly courageous. Thank you so much. Now, I'll just drink this egg potion and... I have been imprisoned unjustly, and now is the time to escape. If you will just unlock these chains, I will give you the combination to the tougher safes in the castle. Come on, what do you say? You must think I'm lying to you. Believe you me, I would never do that. I am innocent. Look, you think about it and come back to me when you are ready to do the right thing. I'll be here waiting for you. Hey, thanks a lot. You didn't make a mistake. Trust me. Try 10, 11, 12 on the tougher safes. See ya. Spotting secret doors is an art that has taken me many years to master, but I can teach you in a matter of minutes for 500 gold.
These are dark days indeed. The land needs heroes now more than ever, or we are done for. Someone must somehow get into Ellinger and alert him to the danger Alamar presents to us all. But he's locked the door and trapped the tower so he wouldn't be disturbed.
I helped invent the compass. For a mere 1,000 gold, I can teach you to read it so you will always know your direction heading.
Every city requires a pass to enter since Alamar took over. I know that someone is selling passes to Castleview just outside the city, for cheap. Be sure to get one before you try to get back inside the town.
My brother still languishes in the town jail. I hope it's not too much to ask for you to hurry. I'm Jethro, brother of Jasper. Jasper is in Castleview jail falsely accused of stealing a treasure map from Joe, the treasure map salesman. Joe is a crook, but I can't prove it. Maybe you could break Jasper out of the town jail. I'm not strong enough to do it. Good to see you again, friends. Remember, if you ever want to know anything about maps, just come to me. You bought one of Joe's treasure maps? Sorry. Here, let me give you a real treasure map. Thank you for freeing my brother. Here's a little money for your trouble. If you ever want to know anything about maps, just come to me. I'll help you out. Friend, have I got a deal for you? For only 1,000 gold, I will sell you this secret treasure map that I discovered during my travels on the dark side. Only one of its kind. What do you say?
Avast! 10,000 gold or you die!
Never take all of the genie's money. It's greedy.
The Guardian has not informed me of your status as chosen ones. Much as I would like to, I am unable to fully awaken. I am awake, and my confidence is at 100%. Grunfeld Field Generator is active and reports 100% confidence.
Ah, the taste testers. Please, please, sit down and drink with me for a while. My halls will always be open to you. Recently, my tribal seer told me that I will die by imbibing a poisoned drink. I fear I will soon die unless I can get the royal chalice of protection. I've heard the chalice protects royalty who drink from it by neutralizing all poisons placed within it. I know the Knights of the Northern Tower have the chalice, but my efforts to steal it have been in vain. I do have the key to the tower, which I'll give you. If you bring me the chalice, I will reward you well. Please get the chalice. I live in fear for my life. Oh, thank the gods. You have the chalice. For saving my life, I dub thee Royal Taste Tester and give you this treasure.
I have passes to Lakeside. I'll sell you one for 5,000 gold. Are you interested? It takes at least 2 pathfinders or mountaineers to travel through the forest and the mountains.
Isn't it awful? The queen has been captured by Alamar and turned into a vampire. Now man and monster take up arms against one another like in the old days. It is the beginning of the end. These are the final days. Ruin is upon us. We are doomed. Doomed, I tell you. How dare you speak to me? You can learn to show respect to your betters on your own, or I can teach it to you.
If you had my business smarts, you could always be sure you were getting the best bargains when you bought. I could teach you for 5,000 gold. I can sell you entry to the Sandcaster Guild for 20,000 gold.
I am the god of these mountains. If you give me 250,000 of your gold pieces, I will use them to replenish the gems inside the mountains. Thank you. I will replenish the gems.
I sell scarabs that protect against cold. Buy it for 300 gems, or be gone.
Ah, listeners, allow me to enlighten you. No word, no bond, row on. No, it is open on one position. Here so long, no loser, eh? Now do I repay a period one. Go now and visit Brother Otto for more enlightenment.
Vulture repellent doesn't work!
I'm sorry, but you don't have enough ruby rocks. Come back when you do. With 5 ruby rocks, I will make a weapon or piece of armor for you. The cost is 100 gems. Do you accept?
No one has ever passed without paying us 10,000 gold. You will pay us too.
Ever lie down on your belly and look over the edge of the cloud? The people are so small, they look like ants. And the mountains and trees, they look like children's toys.
I'm sorry, but you don't have enough diamonds. Come back when you do. With 5 diamonds, I can make a weapon or a piece of armor for you. The cost is 1,000 gems. Do you accept? I'm sorry, but you don't have enough sapphire rocks. Come back when you do. With 5 sapphire rocks, I will make a weapon or a piece of armor for you. The cost is 400 gems. Do you accept?
Monsters can't count. A terrible thing has happened. The Jewel of Ages has been stolen from its place in the fountain. Now the once youth-giving waters of the fountain have been turned back to venom, and if you recover that jewel, I'll be able to restore the fountain. Unfortunately, the only help I can offer is to give you this key to the Great Southern Tower. Now, it was dropped by one of the thieves in his haste to escape. Now, without the Jewel of Ages, I cannot restore the fountain. I mean, see if you can find a clue to its whereabouts in the Great Southern Tower. You've found the Jewel of Ages. Let me place it in its rightful place. Now see as the jewel restores the magical waters of the fountain. You can now come and drink here whenever you feel the effects of unnatural aging.
Will you buy my kinetic scarab for 600 gems? Guaranteed.
Ever want to learn the ways of the woods? I'll teach you the pathfinding skill for 1,500 gold.
I am Yog, chief of the Sardaj tribe. You intrude upon our ancestral lands. Are you here to do battle with us? We know you as enemies. You may not have come looking for battle, but you have found it nonetheless. You are welcome among us. What can we do for you? We would gladly give energy discs to you if we had them, but the ogres stole the only ones we owned. We will fill your packs with food, so your journey will be without hunger. You are welcome among us, friend. Then you shall not leave these lands alive.
I am always at your service, sir.
I am Getaway, Imperator Primus of the Gremlins. Give me one good reason why I should not command my mighty army to cut your grotesque human heads from your shoulders and hang your eviscerated corpses above my throne for the entertainment of my subjects.
I see. Guards, remove this rabble from my court. I'm not interested in hearing from the butts of our jokes.
Begone! Excellent! Your display of respect has earned you your lives. What have you come to petition me for?
You dare waste my time? Guards, kill them all.
If you have nothing interesting to say, I shall have to execute you all. Guards, execute these fools immediately. The answer is no. You will now suffer the consequences of your audacity. Guards! Not so fast. There is the matter of your execution to be attended to. Guards!
Well, perhaps I can do something about those naughty pranksters. We can still talk about this like rational beings, can't we?
Yes, sir. I will do as you ask without delay. Here is a gift of 3 energy discs to assure you of my benevolent nature.
Surely you must know what Alamar has done, no? Why, he slew the guards and stole the cube of power, that's what.
To close all of the chests is quite an accomplishment, but to open them requires intellect most uncommon.
Perhaps you, with your immense intellect, can help me figure this out. I'm working on a contract to supply the local blacksmith shop with more swords. He needs to have 270 swords at the end of 30 days. It currently takes my 6 apprentices a day and a half to make 9 swords. How many more apprentices will I need to hire to finish this contract on time? I don't think that's right. Try again sometime. Correct! I award you the Superior Intellect Award. It's always a pleasure to be able to converse with other beings as intelligent as I. Iguana? Get your sun-dried iguana innards over here, folks! Just 100 gold! I see that your packs are full of food already, so I'm afraid I can't sell you anymore.
You know my cargo is smoke. Please, be on your way. Between fire and air, I constantly travel. A simple clue to unravel. Wrong. Correct. You know my cargo is dust. Please be on your way. Between air and earth, I constantly travel. A simple clue to unravel. You know my cargo is steam. Please be on your way. Between fire and water, I constantly travel. A simple clue to unravel. You know my cargo is mud. Please be on your way. Between water and earth, I constantly travel.
A simple clue to unravel.
You are being robbed. Pay us 10,000 gold or die.
Prince Roland is held by Alamar in the bottom level of the castle.
You are not permitted to share the vehicle of the gods. Oh, the chosen ones. May I offer you a free ride to Olympus? Oh, the chosen ones. May I offer you a free ride to Castle View? Oh, the chosen ones. May I offer you a free ride to the pyramid? The gremlin's reign of terror persists. No gold for you. Castle View likes you. Visit any time. I am the mouthpiece of Castle View. I have need of powerful adventurers such as yourselves. Castle View's treasury will pay 10,000 gold for ending the gremlin's mischief in town. Will you take the job? I await word of your success. You have saved Castleview from the wicked gremlins. Oh, frabjous day! Here is your gold. I'm sorry, but I do not associate with your kind. I only find other merchants interesting. Go away. So you call yourself a merchant, eh? Well, tell me this then. If 6 apples and 3 pears cost 15 gold, and you can buy 9 pears and 3 apples for the same 15 gold, what will it cost to buy 100 pears? Ha! I knew you were not a real merchant. Correct. I award you the Merchant's Challenge Award. It is always nice to see another merchant as skilled as myself. These blasted ogres are killing my business. Every time I try to get a caravan through Ogre Pass, they attack it, stealing everything. Perhaps you could get rid of them for me. There is a reward. There are still ogres attacking my caravans. Please, do something. Thank you so much for getting rid of the ogres. My caravans can now get through the pass safely. Here, take this gold as a reward. Always nice to see you. Well, this is just great. How am I supposed to get any work done? My magnifying glass is missing, and I can't see what I'm working on without it. Do you think you could find it for me? Well, that's just fine. Well, that's great. Thanks. I see you didn't find my magnifying glass. No, I did see a couple of gargoyles loitering around my tent the other day. Maybe they stole it. How wonderful. You have located my magnifying glass. Can't thank you enough. Take this gold as a reward. Go away. I'm busy drinking. Go away. You have nothing I want. A treasure map. Perhaps it leads to something interesting, perhaps not. I'm willing to look, whereas you don't really have the time, do you? I'll tell you what. Why don't you sell me the map for, oh, say, 2,000 gems?
At last! The other half of the map to the fabled treasure of Jibbo Box! I will be rich! Rich! Goodbye, fools! I'm off to the desert of doom!
Oh, I don't know what to do. I've lost my gold ring. It was a family heirloom given to me by my father, and now I have lost it. It must have come off while I was chopping and stacking wood in the forest. If you come across any wood piles in your travels, perhaps you could search them for my ring. If you return my ring, I could reward you. Haven't found my ring? I haven't either. Please, keep looking. Oh, thank you so much for finding my ring. It means so much to me. Here, take my obsidian battle axe as a reward. Oh, it's the ring finders. Thanks again, folks.
I am Hobstad, strongest of the trolls. You are here. You will. Greetings, little ones. We are happy to make your acquaintance. I am Guradel, king of the people. We recognize you as enemies. Prepare to defend yourselves. We see no reason why that should not be. How may we help you? The people have no use for money, so we are unable to pay taxes in that form. What would you like to know? No, but we heard about the incident from the Sardaj. Perhaps they know more. Though he denies it, Alamar's plans will ultimately destroy all creatures on Darkside. No sane people could support a tyrant with plans such as his. Alamar plans to move Xeen away from the sun, so that he may return to the world he came from. We have no more energy discs to give you. We have just these 2 energy discs to give you. We have found no use for them, but perhaps you will.
Hi! I live down here. There sure are a lot of rats. Too many for me to kill. Maybe you could kill them for me. Or at least the queen rat. I'll give you something if you do. The queen rat is still alive. I can hear her awful chittering through the walls. No reward for you yet. You've killed the queen rat. Here is your reward. Thanks. It's good to see you again.
The Guardian has not informed me of your status as chosen ones. Much as I would like to, I am unable to fully awaken. I am awake, and my confidence is at 100%. Grunfeld Field Generator is active and reports 100% confidence.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friends. I have arrived here at my proper resting place thanks to you. Since I've been here, I have heard a lot of things about you, and I wish you well on your quest. I can tell you one thing. You cannot enter Alamar's castle from the top without defeating the Mecha Dragon. Since that is almost impossible, you should just walk in from the front already.
Alamar's birth number is 9, so he naturally prefers to use that number for any particular purpose above all others.
You have invaded our territory. Appease us with 10,000 gold, or face our wrath.
Be sure to learn the navigation skill before you walk in the desert. I did not, and learned the hard way how long it can take to get from one side to the other.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Prince Roland, brother to King Burlock, ruler of Xeen. I must thank you for freeing me from that stasis chamber Alamar put me in. Your arrival here means that you have done much to put things right in the world, and for that I and the royalty of Xeen are grateful. Though you have worked toward the goal of securing Xeen's future more than anyone else, there is still work to be done. Queen Kalindra and I are destined to marry on the cloud world above Darkstone Tower. You hold the key to the tower, but you will also need a key to open the way to the cloud world above the tower. That key can be found in the Southern Sphinx on the other side of the world. I have here the amulet of the Southern Sphinx. Take it, it's yours. I must return to my brother and prepare for the wedding. Once again, thank you and good luck.
It costs 50,000 gold to use the gym. Okay? Get lost. Enjoy the facilities. What do you think this is, a charity gym? Come back when you have enough gold.
Don't waste your time chasing treasure that runs from you. You can't catch it. Pears just about everywhere. Cost but 1 gold.
Pardon me, folks. But do you think you could spare 10,000 gold for some skywayman down on their luck? Hold! The toll for passing this part of the road is 10,000 gold.
I have the best possible fire scarab available. Just 300 gems. Would you like to purchase it?
I have before me some barbaric ambulators. You are too uncivilized to speak to. Go and play under someone else's branches until you are civilized. Hello, civilized ones. I am the oldest tree in Xeen. We trees on Darkside have roots that go deep in the ground, roots that touch the roots of trees on the other side of the world. We talk and we listen. One day, while I was arguing the validity of Zeno's theory of infinity, you know, the one about why a rock thrown at a tree will never get there because first it must go halfway to the tree. But before it can go halfway to the tree, it must go halfway to the halfway to the tree. And of course must go halfway to the halfway to the halfway to the tree ad infinitum, and so therefore never leaves the thrower's hand because the rock is always going halfway to the halfway. The acceptance of this postulate leads one to see that not only could the rock not leave the thrower's hand, but that he should never have been born, nor should his mother, nor his grandmother, or even the universe itself. Therefore, the universe has no business existing at all, let alone getting on with time. Unfortunately, the rock does hit the tree, so that blows that theory all to, Well, suffice it to say that the mind boggles. As I was saying before, I was talking with my fellows on the other side of the world, and they told me about your heroic struggle to save the trees over there. We trees of Darkside commend your efforts to rid the world of the plague of bark-eating trolls upon the land. In recognition of your noble efforts, we have searched the ground for buried treasure and can tell you with confidence to dig in Area E4 at 013 for the gold your people value so highly. Ah, the civilized ones. Always good to see you.
I am Growl, the chief of ogres. Speak. If I not like what I hear, I have my guards pull your arms out of sockets and eat them. Ha ha ha! We like! You make big laugh! You friends! What you need? We not know you fight Alamar. He pay us much gold to be on his side. Because we like you, we pretend you not say that. We accept gift and not pull your arms out of sockets today. What you want? We have no more energy discs. Here are 2 energy discs. The Dragon Pharaoh is chief of nothing now. Alamar is chief. We work for Alamar. We pull your arms out of sockets now. What you want to know? The orcs captured a sprite a little while ago. They sacrificed them to their gods sometimes. We are ogres. We take what we want. Yesterday, we took Sardash's energy discs. The Sardash are weak. Their giant friends are weak. We are strong. We not know you fight Alamar. He pay us much gold to be on his side. We must kill you now. Sorry.
Knowing how to pray properly can certainly come in handy when the going gets tough. I can teach you for 10,000 gold.